Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another What If reaction for you guys. This is What If Season 2, Episode 4, What If Iron Man Crashed into the Grandmaster. Now, this is the episode that would have appeared in Season 1 somewhere, but I think due to production issues, they couldn't get the episode done or something other than that. I'm not sure, because I think they had like a released window of the show, and I guess it wasn't finished in time, so they had to cut it, but it is now here, and it's deemed a Christmas gift. That's why the episode yesterday, which was What If Happy Hogan Saved Christmas, was on the 24th, Christmas Eve, and this is now on Christmas Day, because I thought maybe they would have flipped it, because the Save Christmas, that would have been the same day as Christmas. But anyways, I'm excited for this. Can't wait to dive into it. Let's jump into it now, guys. I'm excited to see this episode, because we've had to wait for a bit, because it was going to happen in Season 1. Now we finally have it as a Christmas gift, if you will. Let's jump in. Let's get into it. Let's go.
The guardians of the multiverse. Heroes plucked from across different realities. Gamora's path to becoming the hero of her story began in someone else's. And ponder the question, what if?
Perfect timing.
With his home on the verge of destruction,
Oh,
Tony
shit.
Stark, self-made Iron Man, made the ultimate hero's play. Tony never made it home.
Oh! Wow.
Oh, crap, I'm dead.
Hey.
Handsome dog. Look at that radiant skin. This is the planet of Sakaar.
I'm sorry, planet?
Yeah,
As in
planet.
I'm lost in space?
Yes, Mr. Metal Mojo Man is
Metal
in
Mojo.
the palace.
Iron Man?
Nuclear ride for days. By the way, can I call you Mojo?
Oh my god, Pepper. She's okay.
That's crazy.
Mojo. But first, you gotta stay and celebrate with us. It's my 21st.
21st what? Will there be food?
Whoa. Oh, okay, okay.
We're here to celebrate two things.
This is so
Me and
strange,
are
but also interesting. They're, wait, racing? Hey.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Get out of here, you crazy kids.
Go, 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 go. Do some Fast and Furious kind of thing in here. It's NASCAR. Ooh.
No, these are chariots. See the drivers?
Chariots.
Yeah, this is intergalactic NASCAR.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly what it is. What the hell? Oh, of course they got guns. Of course.
Again, who was that?
I doesn't even know. My God, this is more than Tony was expecting, I guess. Uh-oh.
Is this a touch barbaric?
Tad bit.
Topaz chinchilla me. Calm your cheeks.
Oh my God.
Mojo. We used to throw rotten food. You're gonna love my champion.
Release the champion!
Puppy.
He's excited. Uh-oh. You're not excited now, are you?
So much for staying for one drink.
Oh, you're doing the thing. He's doing the thing.
It ain't working. What? Okay.
Who are you?
Your death.
Oh, oh, oh!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I specifically asked
Whoa, 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 whoa.
why is he here?
Then why is who here? There's nothing over here, just a big pile of rocks.
What are you doing?
I don't usually do this in front of company. Perk of having an arc reactor in your chest.
I am the daughter of Thanos, the Mad Titan, the one burdened to bring balance to this universe.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Not hanging around
Trying
like
to
Dr.
get out.
Hunger Games, that's for sure. Not you, Tabby.
Not you.
Man band.
Oh my gosh, dream come true. What a fan.
Wait for my signal.
Say no more, bro.
She got out.
You
How?
again.
Okay, she worked the glass probably. Damn. She didn't take that off. She was still on her.
You must track down Mr. Metal Mojo Man.
You're weak. Your entire race is weak. Thanos will have his revenge.
Okay, Thanos Jr., do you know what it's like to see your homeworld destroyed? Almost brought to its knees
Yes.
by a madman? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about Daddy's plan?
Mr. Metal Mojo Man.
He's not the hero we hoped. He's a very nasty, nasty man. Put down your dinner.
For no greater reason than to piss you off and prove you wrong, I'm gonna save this planet too. And then, I'm going after your dad.
You really gonna risk everything for a bunch of strangers on an alien junk planet?
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm Iron Man.
I think I'll name him Nikos, after my friend Jeffrey.
So you're not a fool or a bad
Jeffrey.
driver, yet you were in a death race.
You're going to overthrow the Grandmaster. You. You.
I mean, could happen. Damn. Building a little thing. Building it like a race car or whatever.
Could be anywhere.
Hey, Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Hey.
Yeah, I like toys, and I built some of my own.
If I win, I get that suit. Want that suit?
Deal.
Sure.
Now you know exactly where he'll be. By the way, you're racing too. Moppet of Thanos.
Moppet.
I call passengers.
It's a version of the Hulkbuster.
Do this.
It's cool.
Oh, wow. Slap me and call me Spartacus. That's a chariot.
On your mark.
On your mark.
Get ready. Steady.
Oh my god. Right away. Nice. Good. It's crazy. Racing, but hey, here we are. I can kind of see why this might have taken longer to finish, because there's so much more going on here visually. All the vehicles and stuff. What? Oh. This is a very different kind of race than it was before. Yeah, a lot of them being eliminated. Damn.
You're alive. Never been happier.
Never been happier. Oh no.
Could use a little help.
What? Oh, of course. Goodbye. Oh, oh, come on. Damn.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, right. Look, I get it. I lived in my dad's shadow for a long time. People can change. And for
Yep,
the
they
better.
can.
But I'm not my father. You're not your father.
Oh my god. Of course. Of course.
Snobby had brothers.
My name is Gamora.
There you go. Oh. Really? Okay. He's coming. Ooh. Yep, okay. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. That was good.
We have a tie. And, as the rules state, the choice of winner comes down to me. I choose me.
Oh, damn.
Hey, I like it.
Ooh, that sounds good.
What's happening?
I think they just crowned you their king.
Good.
Yep.
I was thinking someone should lay down some campground rules.
His honesty almost at an end.
Mm.
Except
Can't
Oh.
return to my father without you, Stark.
I expected more.
Hey, someone finally got your name right.
Oh, shit.
There you have it, guys. This was a pretty fun episode of What If, and I understand, as I kind of mentioned in the reaction, I kind of understand why this may have took a little bit longer to make, because during the race sequences, especially during Tony when he's racing against the Grandmaster and all that, there's so much going on that I can understand maybe from a production standpoint why it took so long, because there was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of destruction, a lot of chaos, so many different vehicles and characters. that it's like, okay, there's a lot of stuff they're having to handle more than normal, because a lot of What If episodes may have some grand scale things happening, but it's not all the time. And throughout this whole episode, there's a lot of different stuff going on in terms of a huge amount of characters they would have to animate and everything. And then, of course, like I said, all the vehicles and all that kind of stuff, and all the destruction and all the chaos. And it just felt like, there's a lot more than normal going on here than what we're used to seeing in What If. Now, what I will say is a little bit of a critique, and then I'll talk about everything else I kind of liked about the episode. The critique is that I wish maybe there was a little bit more with Gamora and Tony before the lead up to Thanos at the very, very end, where she pops up and says, hey, I can't go back to him empty-handed or whatever, like I have to take you to him. Maybe there's a more of a, but then I guess it would ruin maybe the reveal of her jumping, and then us, because I was surprised seeing her jump and he throws the weapon at her or whatever to melt him, but maybe there was more of a conversation. But then again, we were kind of building that up anyways, because Tony was trying to have several conversations with her at times, trying to say, you're not your father, I'm not my father, you're not your father, who are you? Because he didn't know her name until pretty much close to the end of the episode. She's like, I'm Gamora. Then she makes the decision to save him, to go after the Grandmaster to win the race and everything, instead of, him being pummeled by those giant elephant purple kind of creatures or whatever, because we had saw one and Gamora killed it going after Tony and all that. And I think they're saying this is the Gamora that we saw, it was like previously on or whatever, but it was showing a Gamora from that like multiverse Avengers team up. So I'm guessing that's the same Gamora. I think that's what they're implying. But regardless, it was really cool to see that. But I wish there was just a little bit more leading up to the Thanos moment, or at least more Thanos in general, just because it was cool to see him, but he was barely there. But, it was all building up to Gamora making a change and not being under her father's rule or whatever, or basically just following in his footsteps and just being the daughter of Thanos and not being her individual self. I liked how they used, because this was something that was actually brought up by a person I follow on Twitter. We actually had a pretty lengthy conversation months ago on in the multiverse episode. Aaron Bailey, I think that's how you say his last name, Aaron Bailey. But he had posted on Twitter, I think yesterday, after the Happy Hogan Saves Christmas episode, saying, I wish there was episodes about What If that were kind of taken from big points of the MCU and then making a shift. Because a lot of What If episodes so far have not been that. They've been just kind of just random things that have kind of occurred at random odd times versus like a big turning point. And this episode is exactly what he was talking about. This is literally taking a major moment in the MCU where Iron Man, Tony Stark, goes through the portal, sending that nuke or whatever, that rocket, through the portal, destroying the Chitauri ship, and then he falls back through the portal, rides it shuts, he falls back through. And the Avengers win, right? The Avengers win. He doesn't get back home, right? The portal shuts right before he goes through, so he actually is stuck, and then he gets sent to Sakaar, and then there's the Grandmaster and everything. Jeff Goldblum is always great as Grandmaster. He was always great. But it was cool to see that was something he was complaining about actually happens the very next day, in terms of this is a major moment in the MCU where he sacrifices himself, but he does come back home. But in this case, he does not. I think the implication here is that, yes, Tony does eventually get back home, but not before going through all this mayhem and craziness. Now, in terms of Valkyrie and Korg, I like their inclusions in the episode, and that little gerbil or whatever thing, that was kind of funny and cute at the same time, obviously. But I like the fact that Valkyrie and Korg were incorporated. And of course, Korg immediately just follows Tony wherever, because that's just who Korg is. And Valkyrie, I like the fact that she was willing to help, because of course, she doesn't want the Grandmaster to keep ruling or whatever. And now she'll be the new king, so it kind of falls in line with her being the king of New Asgard, essentially the queen of New Asgard, whatever, in the MCU. And in this, she's now the queen of Sakaar, so it kind of flows with her character. Eventually she will rule and turn things around for the good, it seems. So that's good for her character. In terms of Tony or whatever, I like the fact that there was some small moments of him being that snarky Tony that you remember from the first Avengers film. But there's that one moment where he sees Pepper on like a screen when he first arrives on Sakaar, and then you kind of, the audio like pulls back because the Jeff Goldblum is Grandmaster just rambling on as he does. But he starts thinking, and he says out loud, like, okay, she's good. Okay, we won. We're good. She's safe. That's all that matters. Like that was such an important moment for him, is that she's okay. Yes, she's sad and really just torn because he's not there, but she is safe. He was able to save her. She's fine. So that was a nice little moment, for sure. The racing in the episode, because versus the actual like gladiator battles or whatever, it was interesting. I don't know if that was, I don't know, because for me it's like, it is different for sure, and this takes place in a different time within Sakaar, because when Thor shows up, it's way later in the timeline. So maybe Grandmaster transitions from car racings or death battle car racings to gladiator battles whenever the Hulk shows up. Maybe that's what it is, the turning point. I don't know, but it was visually interesting. But maybe I would have been fine with the gladiator battles, like where Tony had to go up against a bunch of different guys or whatever. But they switched up to racing, I guess, because maybe Tony wouldn't be able. I mean, he had to recreate a version of the Hulk. Well, at this point in time, like, he didn't make the Hulkbuster suit, but he had to create a version of it, not knowing he will at some point, or he may have to, with Bruce going crazy or whatever, or losing his mind and he is not in control. So he had to make a version of that, but it took time. He wasn't ready. So if there was gladiator battles, he would have been screwed, I think. I don't think he would not have made us. Maybe that's why the racing was incorporated. So Tony had more of a shot, because Thor's a god. So he had more of a shot in a gladiator battle against Hulk or whoever. So in this case, probably for the better that Tony didn't have to do that. So, so I'm glad this episode finally came out. It was definitely fun to watch, and it was cool to see Tony interacting with Gamora, because Tony really didn't interact with Gamora, I don't think, at all in Infinity War. Maybe he didn't. I don't think he did. I'm trying to think. I don't think he did at all. But they implied that there was some interaction in the trailer, because he's like, tell me his name again, and then Gamora's like, Thanos, but they're not talking at all. It's just a trailer manipulation. But it was cool to see a little interaction, and then of course him interacting with Korg and Valkyrie. It's cool to see different characters interacting, and Grandmaster too, that you wouldn't see otherwise from the MCU, because they've never really interacted, or if they did, it was very short, very brief with Endgame or whatever. But it was cool to see some character interactions within the multiverse, and I think that's the cool thing about also of What If, is that you could see characters interacting with each other that normally would not. So I think that's really cool. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'm curious to know what the guys thought about this episode, of it finally being released. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.